Please join hands. Hello and welcome. Today we're here to witness the act of love. Love is the magic that brought Lindsey and Anson together. And through that magic, we're joining them today. But what do we mean by love? When we love, we see things other people do not see. We see beneath the surface to the qualities which make our beloved special and unique. To see with loving eyes is to know inner beauty, and to be loved is to be seen and known, as we are known to no other. One who loves us gives us a unique gift, a piece of ourselves, but a piece that only they could give us. Marriage is to belong to each other through a unique and diverse collaboration, like two threads crossing in different directions, yet weaving one tapestry together. The secret of love and marriage is to be in love and in trust, to know in your hearts that you want only the best for each other. It takes dedication to stay open to one another, to learn and grow, even when it's difficult to do so. And it takes faith to go forward together without knowing exactly what the future holds. The true art of a married life is an inner spiritual journey. It's a mutual enrichment, a give and take between two personalities, a mingling of two endowments, which diminishes neither, but enhances both. It is, ultimately, the emergence of the highest selves of each person. Marriage is a supreme sharing of experience and an adventure in the most intimate of human relationships. It's the joyous union of two people whose comradeship and mutual understanding have flowered in romance. Today, Lindsey and Anson proclaim their love for and their commitment to the world, and we gather here today to rejoice with and for them in the new life they're now about to undertake together. Let us pray. Gracious God, Spirit of life and love, we ask all blessings upon Anson and Lindsey in their life together. May they be blessed with patience to see them through times of tension or conflict. May they be blessed with kindness to enable them to nurture and care for one another in times of pain and sorrow. And may they be blessed with a spirit of play and joyfulness, that they may participate fully in the beauties and pleasures of creation. May they be blessed, finally, with the knowledge of the ever-flowing presence of love in this world, that they may be channels of this love to one another and to all whom they meet in their life's journey. Amen. Now at this time, I kindly ask the parents of Lindsey and Anson, please rise for just a moment. This wedding is also a celebration of family. It's the blending of two families that have been separate up until this very moment, but united from this day forward, blending their different traditions, strengthening the family tree. And to honor the uniting of these families, Lindsey and Anson wish to ask for their parents' blessing. So to Lindsey's mom and dad, Karen and Paul, do you offer this couple your goodwill? And do you welcome Anson as a member of your family and give him your love and affection?
We do.
And to Anson's mom and dad, Nancy and Thomas, do you offer this couple your goodwill? And do you welcome Lindsey as a member of your family and give her your love and affection?
We do.
Thank you. Please kindly be seated. Now today is all about love, so it's fitting to read Blessing for a Marriage by James Dillett Freeman. May your marriage bring you all the exquisite excitements a marriage should bring, and may life grant you also patience, tolerance, and understanding. May you always need one another, not so much to fill your emptiness as to help you know your fullness. A mountain needs a valley to be complete. The valley does not make the mountain less, but more. And the valley is more a valley because it has a mountain towering over it. So let it be with you and you. May you need one another, but not out of weakness. May you want one another, but not out of lack. May you entice one another, but not compel one another. May you embrace one another, but not out-encircle one another. May you succeed in all important ways with one another, and not fail in the little ones. May you look for things to praise, often say, I love you, and take no notice of small faults. If you do have quarrels that push you apart, may both of you hope to have good sense enough to take the first step back. May you enter into the mystery, which is the awareness of one another's presence, no more physical than spiritual, warm and near when you're side by side, and warm and near when you're in separate rooms or even distant cities. May you have happiness, and may you find it making one another happy. May you have love, and may you find it loving one another. So at this time, I'd like you to think about the hands that you're holding. These are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and full of love for you, that are holding yours on your wedding day, as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that will work alongside yours, as together you build your future. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you through the years, and with the slightest touch will comfort you like no other. These are the hands that will hold you when fear or grief temporarily come your way. These are the hands that countless times will wipe the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow, but also tears of joy. And these are the hands that will tenderly hold your children. These are the hands that will give you strength and support and encouragement to chase down your dreams. And these are the hands that will hold you tight as you struggle through difficult times. These are the hands that will give you strength when you need it. And these are the hands that will lift your chin and brush your cheek as they raise your face to look into your eyes that are filled with overwhelming love for you. And lastly, these are the hands that even when wrinkled and aged will still be reaching for yours, still giving the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. So it's at this time in the ceremony that I now ask you each a few questions. Do you, Anson, promise to love Lindsey and respect her, to share your life and your dreams, to build with her a home that is a place of love, happiness, commitment, and growth? If so, look into her eyes and say, I do.
I do.
And do you promise to be a companion to her in all of her successes and even failures, her happiness and sadness, to always give her your unwavering support, and above all else, the freedom to be Lindsey?
I do.
Do you, Lindsey, promise to love Anson and respect him, to share your life and your dreams, to build with him a home that is a place of love, happiness, commitment, and growth? If so, look into his eyes and say, I do.
I do.
And do you promise to be a companion to him in all of his successes, even failures, his happiness and sadness, to always give him your unwavering support, and above all else, the freedom to be Anson?
I do.
Now this moment is the anchor that holds your past and your future together. Tonight you're beginning a new journey that will last the rest of your lives. And like any journey, there's going to be amazing experiences on mountaintops, today being one such experience. Sometimes you'll walk through valleys and will have trouble finding your way. But no matter where you go, and no matter how long the journey is, or how difficult the person beside you, will always make this journey worthwhile. And let me just remind you that your love and loyalty are the essence of a happy and an enduring marriage. No human ties are more tender, and certainly none are more sacred than that you share it now with each other. So Anson, I would ask that you please say your vows to Lindsey.
Lindsey, I've searched for you all of my life, looking for you, watching for you, needing you, wanting you. But I didn't know who you were until God brought you to me and your love touched me and touched my heart. Lindsey, you alone are the love of my life, my dream come true. Now that I've found you, I feel that I've always known you and that you're my soulmate. From this day forward, I make you this promise. With whatever happens, you shall never walk alone. I'll stand by your side and sleep in your arms. I'll be the joy in your heart and the food for your soul. I promise to always be your home, to give you my love, fully, faithfully, honestly, and never holding back. I promise to celebrate the joys of life with you, and will offer you all of my courage and strength through life's endeavors. I promise to love you today and every day that follows until the end of time. With the passing of every minute, my love will grow stronger and my devotion will grow deeper. I promise to love and cherish you until my eyes can no longer see your gentle smile. My ears can no longer hear your loving words, and my hands can no longer feel your tender caress. From this moment until my dying breath, you are my love, you are my life, and I give you my heart, today, tomorrow, and forever.
Anson, I love you, and it is with the greatest privilege to both love you and be loved by you, for yours is the most important friendship of my life. I love you, mind, body, and soul. I am in love with your eternal optimism, with your intelligence, with your never-ending support, with the way that being together lets me know innately that I am home. For these reasons and more, I vow, with all the depths of my heart, to treasure our friendship and love you today and every day. I will trust you and honor you, laugh and cry with you, love you faithfully through the best and the worst, through the difficult and the easy. I will always be with you to share and to listen, to encourage and inspire you, to find comfort in the bad and celebrate the good as we grow together, forever youthful in our illuminating love. I promise to conduct my life so that when decades have passed, you can look back on our life together and feel it was a privilege to love me as well. From this moment until my dying breath, you are my love, you are my life, today, tomorrow, and forever.
May I have the rings, please? Now the hand you place this ring on will never be the same. In time, wrinkles will form, calluses will come and go, and different scars may appear. Not only will each of you change physically over time, but internally, you're going to change as well. Your ideals, your values, hopes may evolve. Things that are important to you today may not be the same over time. In 10, 20, 30 years, you're going to change. But your rings, which represent your vows, will be constant. The promises to love, cherish, and respect one another, no matter what life brings you or what paths you take, will always be worn around your fingers. Your love will be constant as you walk together into the unknown. Your rings and your vows will cling together to your fingers and hold you together no matter what may come. So Anson, as you place the ring on Lindsay's finger, repeat after me. I, Anson,
take thee, Lindsey,
to be my wife, to have and to hold, in sickness and in health, for richer or for poorer, in joy and sorrow. And I promise my love to you.
promise my love to you.
And with this ring,
I
take you as my wife, for as long as we both shall live. And Lindsay, as you place the ring on Anson's finger, repeat after me. I, Lindsay, take thee, Anson, to be my husband, to have and to hold,
in sickness and in health,
for richer or for poor,
for richer, for poorer,
in joy and sorrow.
in joy and sorrow.
And I promise my love to you.
And I promise my love to you.
And with this ring,
And with this ring,
I take you as my husband,
I take you as my husband,
for as long as we both shall live.
for as long as we both shall live.
May the vows and promises you have made today be ever present in your hearts as these rings are now on your fingers. Now, Lindsey and Anson, you've been facing each other throughout this entire ceremony, so I'd like you to turn and face your friends and family. Lindsey and Anson stand now before those that they love and love them, those that have raised them, taught them, supported them, and shaped them. Most importantly, have given them not only the capacity to love, but to understand it and the desire to return it. Because of that, they're now able to stand across from each other to take the limitless wealth that each of you have given them in time, in spirit, in love, and return it. Not just to themselves, not just to you, but to the memory for those who passed and for the hope for those yet to be. So without everyone here today, no one is here today. And for that, Lindsey and Anson, both knowing that language fail emotion, simply say thank you to everyone who came today. So Lindsey and Anson, please turn and face each other again. Join hands. Lindsey and Anson, we're here today to celebrate with you as you declared your love and your commitment towards each other. We're also here to give you the gift of our blessings. We wish for you joy, a joy and love that brings out the best in you as you bring out the best in each other. One that gives you something to lean on when you need it most. And one that allows you to see each other as you really are, reminding you of why you're together. We wish for you a home, more just a place to live, but a haven from the pressures of the outside world, and a place to let down your guard, unburden yourself, and know that there's someone always on your side. Finally, we wish for you joy, a joy that makes you laugh out loud, a joy that lights your eyes and fills your soul, and a joy that shouts to the world of your happiness with each other. And this and more for you today and every day throughout your years of marriage. Now we're going to conclude this ceremony with the breaking of glass. It is a joyous ceremony, and after the glass is broken, it's customary to shout Mazel Tov, meaning congratulations and good luck. The fragility of glass suggests the frailty of human relationships. The glass is broken to protect this marriage with the implied prayer. May your bond of love be as difficult to break as it would be to put together the pieces of glass.
All right.
Mazel Tov!
Oh.
Now, throughout this ceremony, Lindsey and Anson have vowed in our presence to be loyal and loving towards each other. They have formalized the existence of the bond between them with words spoken and with the giving and receiving of rings. Therefore, it is now my pleasure to present them as husband and wife. You may now kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my pleasure to present for the first time anywhere, Mr. and Mrs. Anson and Lindsey Kane.